All right. So for our balance exercise where we talk about shoveling and raking, the first thing that we did was we started off in parallel. And in parallel, we said that if we move from one side to the other side and we try and bend our leg, it should be both legs that are bent. Because if I lunge on one leg, my hip goes out, now I'm weighted over that. So instead, I'm gonna bend and I'm gonna have both knees bent. Now, if I did both knees bent to the other side, now my shoulder is too far. And I'm feeling tipsy again. So the idea is if I stand with my knees over my toes, I'm gonna go to one leg with two bent legs. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna go to the other leg with two bent legs. I'm gonna stand up and go two bent legs. So I'm always, if I'm in parallel, I come back to that neutral line, where if there was a string hanging down, it would go straight through my belly button, my nose, all the way down in between the legs. And we come to one side, straight and to the other side. What this does is as we relax both knees, you will find that you are in the center of your foot. And you're in the center of your foot. But if you go straight across, you'll find automatically you're at the edge of your foot, ready to go over. This is, when we do it this way, this is that raking.
Yeah.
So even though I'm slightly twisted, I'm going two to straight in between. Then we said, or I should say that's shoveling. So I'm going down, and if I try and twist, that's where I fall over, because I've gone too far. So now we had the V shape. The V shape I tend to use if I'm getting into the oven, because you're a little bit taller, so you have more arm length. But that door comes out so far, and now I'm reaching all the way over the door. So I tend to stand on the side, reach in, and pull whatever out in a rotational form. So here, if we went belly button, straight leg, belly button, once again, we're gonna feel like the rotation is gonna pull us off of our leg. So we start with the weight on one knee. We're gonna bend, keep it bent all the way to the other knee. So when my feet are turned out, I can rotate through the base. What this helps with is when I'm raking leaves. Because when I'm shoveling, I'm going down to up. Versus when I rake, I don't tend to go down and up, I tend to rotate and bring the leaves into wherever I want to be, whether I'm bringing them this way or whether I'm using that sweeping action. So overall, if my feet are in parallel, it's two bent, two straight, two bent. If my feet are turned out because I'm rotating, then I'm going to stay with my bent knees throughout. We said this also kind of applies when we're walking. Because if I step forward and I'm on straight legs and I hit something slippery, all of a sudden I'm going to slide into the sled. Or vice versa, if I start to lean forward and I take a step and I slip on something, my foot goes backwards, now that's the face plant. So we said we're going to use this two bent legs, and we're going to stay in bent legs until we get to the other side, which looks like this. I'm going to relax, swing my leg forward, but I'm moving from two bent legs to two straight legs, two bent legs to two straight legs. So it's basically the penguin walk, where I plant the foot flat, move my weight onto it. I plant the foot flat, but if we do this for 4 months to 6 months out of the year, then when spring comes around, we don't do it. Yeah, now it's a fight to try and get back to walking like normal. So the idea is if I relax, and I'm going to take my knees forward, so when I arrive, my foot is there, but I'm not putting any weight on it. Instead, I'm moving my body. I'm swinging my leg, I'm moving my body. So let's just try that out once so that we can practice it. Relax. So the knees are slightly flexed, not bent, but flexed forward. Now I'm thinking of my knee moving forward, then I move my body. I take my knee forward and then I move my body. Knee forward and body. Excellent. We did not cover walking backwards. I don't recommend it in the snow.
No.
So once again, I flex and I move my knees forward, I move my knees forward, I move my knees forward, and I move my knees forward. And for the video, that is my knees and not my knees.